Hi, and welcome to another episode of Dream Girl Trucking. Dream Girl Trucking isn't just for girls, it's for anybody who has a dream, whether it be in trucking or something else. I believe that you can do it if you just keep trying. And lately, I've been trying to make a website, and it is so difficult. I remember back in the late 90s, I taught myself HTML and I built a website that had over 100 pages all by myself. It had like fillable forms and radio buttons and, just everything that they had back in those days. And I can't even get the home page done with, what am I using? Elementor on a Bluehost. Anyway, so I have this idea called four-legged truckers, and it's to match truck drivers with dogs and cats that are up for adoption. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm showing my nails. I put the gel on and it just chipped right off. I hate it when that happens. Well, so anyway, I look around for the camera, for the lens. I don't know where it's at. Anyway, so that's my thing. And every time I call him for help, you call him for help these days, it's actually a sales line. Oh yeah, we can help you. We can do it for you for just another $100. Hey, you guys don't get it. This is something that I'm just doing. I already bought the website. I already bought the URL, which is the web address, fourleggedtruckers.com. It is not live. It is so not live. And my friends at Crete have been helping me out with some pictures to get started, because of course there's no pictures anywhere on the internet of dogs in trucks or cats in trucks. We're just also forgotten now here. So anyway, this video is about John Christner Trucking. And I finally, when I found out that I owed them money, I was so mad. It took me so long to open up the email that I had to request that they send me an itemized bill, because they weren't going to do it. They're just like, well, this is what you owe. We think you're just going to swallow it and give it to us, But I'm not like that. So I had to ask for them to send me the itemized, and it took me a long time to open it. And then I went looking for it, and I couldn't find it, of course. So I had to call them back and ask them to resend it. Then they did. And then I was more calm, and I got to looking over it. And so I wrote down, because every time I turn the phone or the tablet around, it makes everything backwards. So if you're going to read it like you're doing a selfie, in the mirror, it might be okay. But otherwise, I'm just going to read it out to you. Here's what they ripped me off for. And I think they ripped me off. And sorry, I can't find the camera. Where's the, there it is over there. Okay, so I think they ripped me off. Okay, inspect fifth wheel lower coupler assembly, $86.46. Plus $25.50 for labor, 30 minutes build. The note said, fifth wheel okay. Remove mattress and disinfect area, $25.50, 30 minutes build. The note said, worn. And people said to me, well, why didn't you just take the mattress out yourself? Well, because then they would have charged me for a mattress. Inspect vehicle fluids, lubricants, gases, and particulates. Cause, routine. Notes, performed. Top off all fluids. That's bull. All fluids weren't low. Maybe the windshield washer fluid was a little bit low, but I mean, really, they charged me $21.25 for that. Inspect air conditioner, heating, and ventilation system. The notes say worn, replace new. Then it says replace cab and bunk filters, labor $25.50. HVAC filter 6 to a box, $10.10. Bunk filter, $19.94. Now this right here, I'm telling you, this chaps my fanny. Like when you rent a car, or you rent a house, or you rent an inflatable slide for your kiddie party, I don't care what you rent. You do not pay the rental company to go back in and, check the fluids or sanitize the slide. You don't pay for that stuff. I gave this back. It belongs to them at this point. Next, inspect blue sheet. Notes say completed blue sheet, 1.5 hours. Get this, $127.50. Replace rubber skirt on side panel. Now, you know those Freightliner rubber fairings that go along the bottom of both sides of the tractor, and they always fall off. And mine was falling off, and I was out there on the road, and it was about to start dragging, and I didn't want it to get torn up, so I just pulled it off. It did not have any damage to it, and I put it in the cab, and I carried it around with me in the cab behind the passenger seat until I quit it. When I turned the truck in, I told them, that's it, that's where it's at, okay? So it says, replace rubber skirt on side panel, waiting on parts. Can you believe this? They charged me because they were waiting on parts, 30 minutes, $42.50. And then it says, PS tank fairing broken. Painted black. Painted black, my ASS. They don't paint those things. They would have had to have painted all of them. I touched it and I carried it around and I didn't see any paint on it. It looked like it was black from the factory. Ugh. FLRH rear fairing. I do not know what that is, but guess what? $512.47. Evolution R4, that's the number 4, R4 fairing flare, $134.48. Painted black, $420. If anybody knows what this crap is, please comment below. Inspection, bulbs, fuse, wiring, wiper blades. Notes, oh, of course they were worn. Replace new. 0.25 hours billed at $21.25. One wiper blade, $8.64. Total parts used, $9. Total labor hours, $5.40. Total parts charges, $1,525.63. Total labor charges, $459. Repairs total, $1984.63. Taxes, $86.46. Invoice total, $2,071.09. Balance due, $2,071.09. And then I had another one. Complaint. APU broken. Here's my complaint, you suckers. There wasn't anything wrong with the APU. Nothing. It was working perfect. It says no charge, still under warranty. However, complaint. APU broken, repair ignition interlock box. Found standby wire harness broke. Splice and repair broken wire, ran to, and then that's where it stops. $196.21. They spliced some wires. How were the wires broken? I don't even know where the wires would be. I did not have any access to, like this Freightliner, there's no side box over on the passenger side, so you have to open up the bed, you have to lift the bunk, and there's storage all underneath there, and that's where your power inverter is. Like, there wasn't anything under there like that for me to, like, bump anything into. As far as it goes for the side box that had the little clock on it that tells your APU hours, that was just a black square box that was mounted back there in the corner, housed in plastic. I couldn't have hurt that if I would have wanted to. Okay, so at quitting, I had maintenance escrow, $1,577.16. Suck that up. Performance escrow, $475. Suck that up. And then I had to look back on my invoices to see what my tire maintenance escrow was. $690.14. I mean, they sucked every single penny up out of me and say I still owe them $600 for their BS. Now I worked there for, I think, 6 months. So, I mean, maybe most people don't look at this stuff and they really don't care, but you know, I drove for that money, and as far as I'm concerned, in my opinion, they stole it from me. They just stole it from me, and they stole it from every driver that they have. Those trumped up charges, topping off the fluids. APU wasn't working. The APU was perfect. What were they painting anyway? And why is it my fault that the windshield wiper was worn? I didn't think it needed to be replaced. And it doesn't say anything about the windshield. The windshield had 2 spots in it. One day, 2 different times, rocks broke the windshield. They said nothing about that in there, so I do not know. Anyway, I don't know what to do. Maybe get a class action suit going. I don't know. You guys comment below. Tell me what y'all think, because I really don't know what to do, if anything. Should I just pay them their money, the highway robbers, and let the scam artists just go on down the road and forget I ever knew them? Because I like it at Creed. I like it at Creed still, and a lot. So anyway, I want to follow up to a video that I keep forgetting to follow up to, that I had put on here like quite some time ago. And it was my weight loss video. I was going to lose weight. So I bought a portable freezer and spent $200 on keto food, and I cooked my butt off the last time that I was home. Not the last time, but the time before that, okay? Like, you'd have thought it was Thanksgiving, because I had 2 crock pots going. I had at least 2 skillets on the stove, and I had the oven full of stuff at the same time. And, you know, for 2 days I cooked, and then I let it all cool off, you know, and I put it into freezer bags, you know, and I labeled it all, and I put it in that frozen thing, and I took it to my Creed orientation, and that thing never even got to 45 degrees, much less freezing, and all that food just rotted. It just all went bad. So so I didn't do very good on that, and so lately I've been doing intermittent fasting, and I had lost like 9 pounds, I think. It's hard to tell what you weigh out here. You gotta wait till you get to a Love's and put a quarter in the scale. And but then I went home, and I'm a real social butterfly when I'm at home. I take everybody out to eat. I go out to eat with all my friends. When we meet, we always eat. And you know, so I usually wind up spending about $500 and in a week, you know, just taking everybody out to eat. Well, my sister has 4 kids, and then I've got 3 grandkids, and get all them kids together, and you know, and my sister doesn't pay for anything because she's disabled, and her daughter dumped off her kids on her and doesn't give her child support. So I mean, what can you do? Those poor little kids, I feel so sorry for them. But anyway, so anyway, I gained back all that weight, and so I'm back on intermittent fasting, and you know, it's going okay, but I think because I've always had a really slow metabolism, and I haven't always been this chubby, but I have a really slow metabolism. And I remember now when I drove, like even like 15 years ago, when I was still driving, and my kids were little, and I would come home, so I'd have to cook dinner and, you know, do the housework and, you know, be active until, you know, like I only had 2 hours a night, but still that was 2 hours of activity usually, because all I would have time to do after dinner was sit down, smoke a cigarette, and go to bed. So and then on the weekends, of course, I had most all weekends off and was moving around, but still, even back then, I could not eat more than 1 meal a day, or I would gain weight. That's how slow my metabolism's always been. So it's really hard, and I need to not eat my 1 meal a day, or at least make it teeny weeny. So I'm thinking about going like on some really healthy diet, like the Lunchables diet, where I have like a Lunchable for breakfast and a Lunchable for dinner and nothing else. I do drink plenty of water, and I drink usually 1 diet soda a day. And for all you people who think I'm killing myself that way, well, you know what? It's better than cigarettes, and it's just diet soda, one a day. So anyway, you guys comment below if y'all want to talk about my weight gain or my weight loss or my diet sodas, especially all this John Christner bull crap. I would like to hear about that. And so anyway, I guess that's all I have to say for now. Sorry it took me so long to get this video up. And goodbye.